Hello everybody and welcome back to Nerdy Miniatures. And in today's video, we're going to be painting the ferocious Arch-Revenant of our Sylvaneth army. And yes, once again, I'll be using my Poison Dart Frog theme because I just love it so much. I had so much fun painting the Warcry warband with this that I just couldn't resist continuing the theme. So if you want to see exactly how I did it, then just keep on watching. But let's begin with who the Arch-Revenant is. So who is the Arch-Revenant? The Arch-Revenant soars high over the battlefield. Born upon the wings of a Xenospite, they swoop down to strike where the enemy is most vulnerable, and their regal presence inspires nearly every Sylvaneth warrior, filling them with courage and warlike aggression. On the tabletop, Arch-Revenants make brilliant frontline commanders. They're mobile, great at melee, and can boost your Colonel Hunters to fight even harder, making them a fantastic centerpiece for any Sylvaneth army. Okay, so now let's jump into the painting. To start, I primed the mini using grey cere. I did 2 coats of this, and once that was dry, I moved on to the wood elements, and I did this using Dryad bark. Whilst that dried, I turned my attention to the skull under her boot and gave it a coat of wraithbone to really make it stand out. I did 2 coats of this in the end. Now it was time to move on to some of the highlights and detail. Next, I went back in over the bark areas to bring out the texture. I lightly dry brushed over them with Corax white. This helped to highlight those natural swells and make the details pop. Then for her skin, I wanted a ghostly look, so I used Tesseract Glow. It's perfect for the eerie, ethereal vibe. After that, I finished off the skull by coating it with Skeleton Horde and giving it an aged, bone-like finish. Moving on to her weapons and armour, I used a mix of lead belcher for the metallic base and added touches of that same glowing green from before to keep things consistent and ghostly. I really like how this combination makes the model feel both deadly and otherworldly. Now to move on to the fun stuff, the bright colours. After all, these colours are inspired by dart frogs, so of course they're going to be very vivid. For the wings of the creature on her back, I used Mamadroth Flame. Honestly, I just love this colour, it's so vibrant and fiery, and I look forward to using it again. Keeping with that orange theme, I then painted the horns on her head using Fire Dragon Bright, which is a creamy striking orange colour. Now to add a few more highlights and pink accents. Once everything was dry, I took that same lighter orange and dry brushed it over the wings, catching the raised veins to add subtle highlights. Then, to bring in another pop of colour, I used Doomfire Magenta for her hair and the tops of her wings and the body of the creature. I also lightly dragged this magenta colour down onto the wings to blend everything together. Whilst that dried, moved on to shading the horns. For this, I used Cassndora yellow, added depth to the horns on the head, whilst also making them a little bit more vibrant. Then for some final touches, I took that bright orange again and painted the vines coming through the skull on the ground. And to add even more dimension, I mixed the orange and the magenta together, thinning it with a little water and lightly blending the mix onto the tops of the wings, fading it down for a natural look. Off camera, I decided a little bit more of the lighter orange to the wings to make them pop, and I finished off the base with Stirland mud for a gritty, earthy feel. And that is it. That is my Arch-Revenant ready to join the rest of my Poison Dart Frog themed Sylvaneth force. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Down in the description you will find 2 links. The first to Mr. Nerd's channel. So if you enjoy MMOs and action RPGs, then please feel free to have a look at that. And if you enjoy lore on topics like Tolkien and Warhammer, then might I recommend having a look at my channel where I cover just that. Anyway, that'll be it from me. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. And as always, bye for now, guys.